Let's talk about Europe, man. You went from so you did things didn't pan out with the Clippers. Then you had an opportunity to play overseas. Was that immediately, or did you go back to Philly? And they called you. How was that transition over to Europe? And where was your first country?
So after the Clippers, bro, Andre Buck was my agent. I don't mess with Andre Buck. And I got cut from the Clippers. And I'm home for like 2 months, 3 months. I'm like, bro, like I just got, you should have a job for me like ASAP. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I'm sitting home and niggas like, bro, you ain't like, when you want? I'm like, oh, I don't know. You know what I mean? Um, and then somebody else got me a job in France. You know what I mean? So I went to France my first year out, Limoges, small town in France. I went there with second division. And I led the league in scoring. I was like 24, you know what I mean? But coming out after an NBA job, bro, I wasn't supposed to be playing in second division. You know what I mean? So I went there, averaged like 24, and then I went to Poland. Went to Poland. Poland was wild. Germany was cool. It was kind of boring because I was like 2 hours away from Paris or something like that. You know what I mean? And the people in France was a little weird and different. You know what I mean? In Poland, bro, it just got worse. They was calling me like, man, we was getting into real live brawls with like brass knuckles. These niggas picking up pipes. They was calling it. It was bad, man. It was
Really?
bad, bro. Yeah, man. We had to start
I ain't
carrying
never been to
little
Poland.
knives.
I ain't never been to Poland. Never had a reason to. But I didn't know they was like that. I mean, I can probably imagine it, but I didn't
Bro,
know.
we had to start carrying pocket knives because the fights wasn't even fair. It was like if we got into a 2-on-2 rumble, when we look up, they was coming out of taxi cabs, flower shops. You know what I mean? It was you turn around and be 10 dudes following me. I'm talking about following you, bro. We went to the club. They stayed outside and waited. And then we came out, and then they made a blow whistle. Three other dudes came. Bro, it was crazy. So we
So
had to start carrying our fucking knives.
how you playing in that environment then? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how you focusing on, are you still working out every day as much as you was,
Yeah,
like 3 times a day? I mean, I ain't sounding safe, so they know it. Shit, now they know I'm pretty sure they know you hoop and they know where your game's at. How was you playing with that in that environment?
nothing was gonna stop my grind. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I wasn't even worried about that. And then this is what a lot of these athletes gotta understand. You get that type of attention when you're in the wrong places at the right time. We only was getting called when we was going out at night.
Mm,
You don't go out at night and don't hit the club so much, you don't have to deal with that. When we was walking around during the day, you know what I mean, it was cool.
right.
So when they usually get drunk and stuff like that, that's when you had to deal with that. You know what I mean? That usually happened in the nighttime. You know what I
Right.
mean? So if you just focus and you just staying at home, working out, not really partying, you don't have to deal with that.